Death Valley Days.
We get some rain, we're going to parcel this out with a teaspoon. Any questions? Line up and get your ration.
Well, if we don't get some rain, your cattle ain't going to last a week.
I don't know that yours are any better off.
Well, nobody's any better off. It's like this up and down the state.
We got to do something. Now, what do you got in mind? All we need is a miracle. And miracles ain't been happening around here lately.
You know something, Big John? Maybe one's just about to happen.
Howdy, gents. Nice day, ain't it? That is, if it don't rain.
By Jing, he's a rainmaker. Is that right, mister? Are you a rainmaker?
Oh, sorry. Wished I was. The only rainmaker I know is Mother Nature. All I am is what you might call a midwife.
A midwife?
That's right. Only Mother Nature can make rain. All I can do is kind of help her along a little.
I know this fella, Big John. I was in Kansas when he brought in 4 whopping inches of rain.
Not me, my friend. Mother Nature. Now then, can one of you gentlemen tell me where I am?
Now you're in Graham County, Arizona.
Graham County, eh?
Look, Big John, we can...
Where are you heading, mister?
Waltham County. Now, that'll be the next county right straight down the line, won't it?
That's about 7 or 8 miles, straight south.
South. Oh, well, nice talking to you, men.
Now, hold on there, Mr.
Bleak. Fenimore Bleak.
We ain't going to let him ride off just like this.
Why not?
Because rain's about the thing we can use most of.
You speak right, friend.
Man says you can't make rain.
That's fact. The only one that can make rain is old Mother Nature. Same old girl that let down 5.5 inches up in Nevada country, where I just came from. Nearly lost my cannon on that flood. Well, nice talking to you, man.
Now, hold up there.
Let him go.
And lose maybe our only chance for rain. I stand to lose a lot of cattle if this dry spell don't break.
We all do, Bates.
You heard what he said. 5 inches of rain up in Nevada.
5.5, friend.
Think what half of that would do for us.
I'll tell you what I heard. I heard the man say can make rain.
But that's just his way of talking.
That right, mister? That's just your way of talking?
You know something, Mr.
Brewer. Big John Brewer.
I like you, Mr. Brewer. You got a way of coming straight to the point. The fact of the matter is, I couldn't help you even if I wanted to. My services are spoken for over in Waltham County. Mr. Fletcher and a Mr. Reed. Neighbors of yours, I reckon. Fletcher? Reed? Oh, you know him.
We know him.
Well, that's the way it is. First come, first served. Maybe Mother Nature will come through for you on her own. Been known to happen.
Are we going to let him slip through our fingers?
The man's a weasel. Can't say anything straight out. For my money, he's a pure fake. Waltham County can have him.
Get up.
All right, heave it, you mule-eared weasels. Get us moving. Watch those wheels there, you no-account, lily-livered, lop-eared mule thief. You buzzard, get moving. Easy now. Get hold that wheel there. Come on now, pull a little bit. Easy now.
Keep going, Reed. We don't want to waste all day here.
Yeah. All right, watch it, you guys. All right, you ready? Let's go.
Get up. Get up. Hey, get up. Get up.
Yeah. Get up here.
Mr. Bleak,
Well, Mr. Brewer.
what's your deal with Waltham County?
Deal?
I'm talking about money. How much are they paying you for your midwifing?
Oh, same as I get anywhere else, just my expenses. $1,000.
That's a lot of expense.
Well, not when you consider my time and the nature of my equipment. Then if old Mother Nature should prove stubborn, why, nobody's hurt bad. I go on my way, no hard feelings.
And if it rains?
Then I get $1,000. An inch. Measured in the courthouse of Waltham County.
$1,000 an inch?
Well, that's for the first 4 inches. After that, I get $2,000 an inch.
Well, I'd say, Mr. Bleak, you got yourself a mighty good business.
Now, Mr. Brewer, you're a cattle man. You know the value of rain during a dry season. Now, the money's spread thin. Nobody's hurt bad. Everybody comes out ahead. Now, that's the way I like to do business.
Morning, Reed.
Morning, Big John. You all right?
Oh, fine, fine. That was nothing.
Morning, Fletcher.
Well, good morning, Big John. Let's get the wagon moving. All right. Get rolling.
All right, get up in there. Miss Brewer.
That man's a fraud, Fletcher. He's bluffing.
It's a free country, Big John. Think what you like.
He plays the odds. If it doesn't rain, he loses nothing. If it does, he rakes in a big pot.
Have you taken a good look at your cattle recently, Big John?
I have.
Maybe he's bluffing. We ain't in no position to call.
Neither are we.
What do you say?
I'm saying Graham County is willing to share the deal.
Willing?
I'm saying we share bleak. Graham County shares half the cost for half of the rain. We set him smack dab on the county line.
I thought you had him pegged for a fraud.
I do, but I've been outvoted. The Graham County ranchers wanted me to speak for them. They want in on the deal.
Why should we share him?
Well, it seems only right, we being neighbors and all, and both in the same fix.
Suppose he don't produce.
Both stuck even.
And what do we get for thinking up the idea and bringing him in?
Our thanks, if it rains.
No deal, Big John. We need all the rain we can get and then some.
You speaking for all of Waltham County?
He is. There comes a time when a man's got to look out for his own.
Fletcher, you know it don't set very well for neighbors to behave that way.
Well, I'll tell you what, neighbor. If our Rainmaker cooks up a real spellbinder of a storm, and the rain spills over the county line, you folks can have the overflow, free of charge.
Let's get started. The meeting of the Graham County Ranchers Association is in session. Right here now. We're open for discussion.
Ain't nothing to discuss. We need rain, not talk.
I say we go over and drag that rain man back across the county line. We saw him first.
They got a legal right to him, Bates. Dragging him back would be kidnapping.
Well, what are we going to do? Sit around and watch while our cattle drop like flies?
Well, suppose we hire another Rainmaker. What do you mean, like asking Navajos to do a rain dance for us?
Well, I agree with Big John. Stealing that Rainmaker ain't legal, and I'm against kidnapping. But even a Rainmaker's got to have something to work with. Now, it ain't that the man can work magic.
What are you getting at, Fuller?
What happens if they wake up one morning and find that cannon gone?
You could hardly call that kidnapping.
In a way, cannons is really public property. Well, I'm against it.
We supposed to sit on our thumbs watching their cattle get fat while ours thin down to shoe leather?
It just ain't reasonable, Big John. Well, you said yourself, them fellas won't even talk to us.
But this way we can get them to come to us. Yeah, throwing lead all the way. Hot blood, that's what's in the saddle here. That sun's heating up a tang sight more than the rocks. What are you gonna do? Sneak in the hen house for a chicken and find out you got a crow? How do we know that fella's gonna produce for us anyway? Are you ready to stage a full-scale war for a skinny crow?
We got to do something, Big John. We can't just sit by and watch while our stock dies off by inches.
There's only one thing I can think of that makes any kind of sense. Take your hats off. Lord, you know, without me telling you, that we're not the kind of people that come bothering you every day. We need rain, Lord, and we need it bad. If you can't send us any, we won't argue with you. But since you made all men equal, it seems we got a right to ask. Don't send Waltham County rain and leave us high and dry. Treat us all alike. That's all we ask. Amen.
Amen.
By George, isn't that thunder?
Ain't you never heard a cannon before?
Well, let's wind her up again.
When can we expect some results, Mr. Bleak?
Well, now that's kind of hard to say. You see, we got to get the message through to old Mother Nature. We got to wake her up. We got to let her know we mean business. Got to let her know we're expecting. Remember, old Mother Nature is a woman. And sometimes the ladies, they don't go according to the rules. Sometimes they got to be coaxed more than at other times. All right, boys. Load her up good. No halfway measures for this old girl. That's the secret, Mr. Reed. 26 years of toil and trouble.
What is that stuff?
Phlogiston.
What?
I've already told you more than you need to know. I wouldn't have told you that much if I thought you had the scientific background to understand it. Phlogiston. The inner essence of all things, living or otherwise. Nature's glue. Gets up there and plays in the air like one of them concert people on a grand piano. Quicksilver and honey. Things we mortals wouldn't even begin to understand.
Is that a fact?
Now, if I thought you were capable of understanding this, why, I might be able to...
Yeah?
Hey, Reed.
Excuse me. Yeah? Big John's men. Our cannon must be keeping them awake. Should I get rid of them? No need to. They won't hurt us. Let them look if they want to.
All right, boy. Primed and ready. Let her rip.
head loss yesterday. There'll be double that today.
We got to do something, Big John.
What do you got in mind?
You know what I got in mind.
Oh, that don't make sense, Bates. That cannon's been going off for 7 days now. People of Waltham County ain't no better off than we are.
Oh, ain't they?
You had a good look today up toward Round Knuckle Ridge?
Them's rain clouds. A whole suitcase full of them.
And headed straight for Waltham County.
Wake up, you fellas! Wake up! My cannon's gone! Get Mr. Fletcher! Go get Mr. Reed! Somebody! We need some help! Mr. Reed, they took the cannon!
Why aren't you fellas doing something? That cannon's been in my family 100 years. Why, I loved it like a brother.
Don't worry, Mr. Bleak. We'll get your brother back for you. All right, let's go!
Ask you just once, Big John. Step aside.
What did you have in mind, Fletcher?
We aim to take that cannon, one way or another.
I never did understand why you couldn't carry a six-gun like the rest of us.
I'm carrying one now.
I couldn't help but notice.
Now, wait a minute, boys. There ain't no use fighting over this thing.
Tom! Right there runs the county line. Waltham that side, Graham this. Now, it's only neighborly to tell you that Waltham men ain't welcome on this side without a written invite.
We don't aim to fool much, John.
You get the idea somewhere that we're in a playful mood?
Now, boys, I want to tell you something about that cannon, and you got to listen.
Last chance, Big John. That cannon means rain to us. Life or death.
If that cannon works, Fletcher, it works for both or neither.
That's just it. The cannon doesn't work. It's just a bunch of noise. It's a fake.
What? Let's get on with it, Fletcher.
And this box, it doesn't have anything in it but dirt.
Oh, the heck with all this talk.
Hold it! I felt something on my face.
You haven't yet, but you're going to. Oh, wait a minute. I felt it too.
I was saying, the drinks are on me.
Well, I guess there's no point arguing about that cannon anymore.
Nope.
No hard feelings.
Nope.
Won't be any strain paying Bleak either. Sharing it between Waltham and Graham.
Seems to me I remember you saying that he was your Rainmaker.